Welcome to Sibos 2015. In Singapore this year, one of the financial capitals of the world, based in Asia. My name is Chris Principe. I'm from Financial IT, and I'm here today with Michael from CGI. Good day, Michael.
Hi, how are you?
Great. Happy you were able to spend some time with us today. What I'd like to do is I'd like to start off with, Sibos is such a tremendous event. I know it's a lot of work, but we really look forward to it every year. This year, what were the things coming into Sibos that you really thought would be topics of conversation?
Right, so as I said, I work as part of the global payment solution business in CGI. So my remit, from a personal agenda, remit is really to meet our clients, find out what they're thinking, what's front of mind for them, where are their headaches, what's keeping them up at night. We hear this from every single person that's going to be here today. But it's a good opportunity to actually hear what's really front of mind. What I mean by front of mind is a lot of the banks coming into this is a safe place with the real experts, to actually get some true collaboration around a room in a safe environment for them to actually ask us, look, what do you really think? But also find out from them, where are they hedging their bets? And together we can come up with a collective solution. And also there are an awful lot of follow-ups. There's an awful lot of new leads for us too. So we see that as a really good opportunity.
Well, great. I mean, certainly Sibos is the ultimate event for a lot of that. But what I found interesting about what you said was that, we talk to a lot of people. They do all say those same things, but you seem to be a little bit more focused on what really are the issues and what are the trends that are happening here at Sibos. I wish you could expand a little bit on that for me.
Sure. So CGI, we're based in 40 countries, 70,000 people. The primary focus of our approach to attending Sibos, as I said, is meeting our clients, potential clients, other vendors, potential partners. You'll see InnoTribe downstairs, a lot of good startups. We want to hear, well, what's next? A few years ago when we all came here, people were talking about online banking. Things have moved on. They were talking about mobile, the year of mobile. This year certainly has been announced as the year of blockchain, or distributed financial technology. And I think for the last year, that's something that, or even more than that, pre-Sibos last year, I would describe it as fiction. But things move in dog years at the moment, in blockchain years, insofar as 6 months ago, people didn't know where to put their money. Now all banks in their innovation labs are able to justify getting funds to place their bets in this space. So they're looking for use cases. So we're having some good sessions with our clients, with some good vendor partners, potential partners, and even prior to coming to Sibos this year, we announced the teaming agreement and partnership with Ripple. Ripple, the San Francisco-based company, primarily focused on distributed financial technologies, and we see that as the perfect, I guess, the missing piece of the puzzle. Really, we have our portfolio of payments products, trade products too, but from my own perspective, our global payment solution portfolio, something like a distributed financial technology, in this case Ripple, we think that's the missing piece. We have products in watchlist filtering, payments engines, liquidity, messaging. It's kind of the one-stop shop. But when we go and talk to our clients, which we have to remember to do, who are really in the front line with their customers, they're under pressure. And I think in the last few years, the majority of innovation has been very much so on the front end, the retail side. CEOs coming to their ops teams and innovation teams saying, I'm hearing about Apple Pay, Facebook, should we be worried? Do we need to build a new app at the front end? Should we have this new enterprise experience, this omni-channel experience? I think someone like Ripple and, dare I say it, the blockchain technologies out there, they offer something a little bit different. And really, it's the first time there's been true innovation in a few years at the back end. And I think that's where we play CGI with our payments engine and our payments hubs and the other ones I've just mentioned. So Ripple, at the moment, it's a great opportunity for us to go back to our clients, to show them we have been listening, we've done some due diligence on the marketplace, and we now believe that we can take it up a level so you can work more efficiently, move payments faster, quicker. And this is all based on mathematical algorithms, proven algorithms, that you can actually say, well, this is a hash that says that it's immutable. You cannot dispute that I have moved money to you, not someone else. Because, if you look at the blockchain, or indeed distributed ledgers, it's a guarantee that I have sent, in this case, money to you. And you can't dispute that. And I think the fact that we can do that now, it's an exciting time for banking. And the feedback you said at the start, before we even started this session, what are banks saying? I think banks are no longer afraid to fail fast. And I think that's exciting. That's a change of culture, mindset for banks. I think regulation is one of the issues we're hearing here, is stifling innovation. How do we innovate when the regulator is going to slap us on the hands? And I see that's another role for CGI. And in this case, Ripple, we actually see that we can help them navigate these stormy seas of regulation and find and strike the balance between innovation and doing the right thing.
Mike, very interesting, and there's a few things that I really kind of latched onto what you said. First, the blockchain technology. I think a lot of people right away think Bitcoin, think cryptocurrencies, and that hasn't really given great confidence and to a lot of people, or even the reality of it. But what you're describing is a bit different. Can you really go into what are the things, the concerns that the banks have with the new technology, and how are you soothing and resolving them for it?
I think there's no doubt that things have moved on, as I said. I've described them as dog years and the blockchain years, but I think we can now safely say that blockchain works. It works. We've spent months doing proof of concepts with our clients, and other firms beyond Ripple are working doing proof of concepts as well. But it's time to stop playing the games. It's time to put some skin in the game, develop an opinion, because I think the last thing banks need is a startup telling them and dictating to them an opinion. The regulators around the world also, they're demanding that the banks have an opinion on this too. And that's why I think you'll see an awful lot more collaboration and co-opetition, I think this is the word everyone uses, where banks are forcing themselves to come together, have a round table environment. You're going to see a lot more words like experimentation, collective, collaboration. But I think it's time to acknowledge that everyone brings something unique to the table. I think it's important that banks step up and really behave like the leaders of old, but also embrace the new technology and really take a lead. Also, one of the things that banks are leaning on us on is very much around what do we need to be testing with this new technology. And a lot of the tests that we've been looking at are around reliability. How reliable is blockchain? And is it simply a circle of trust? Is it a membership club that we're all signing up to? What happens if we invest in one and not another one? Does that mean we're outside the loop? From a security side of things, is it tested? Are we going to be fined? Is there going to be front page news? Where does a payment go? These are all real concerns. And really, I think what is the potential impact on our current suite? Because nobody in a bank really wants to lose a P&L or impact a P&L or cannibalize current revenue as a result of using a new, dare I say it, sexy technology. But like any new network that's been created, I think it needs an ecosystem. The banking world is just one ecosystem. I think blockchain, like the beginning of the internet, will go well beyond the banking world. As I said at the start, that's our world right now. That's the world that we're playing in. But there are many, many other opportunities.
Like, quite exciting times when you talk about this technology and the effect that it can have. What do you see as the path forward, the trends that we should be looking at and anticipating?
I think it's really around the trends. If you're to limit the conversation to distributed financial technologies and indeed blockchain, I'd say the trends right now are to find out where to place your bets. Maybe that's not a trend per se, but I think the trend is we're going to see an awful lot more collaboration, experimentation. We're going to see an awful lot more companies looking for the diamond in the rough, a unique use case that they can put a stamp on as their own, white label it, sell it somewhere else. As I said there a few moments ago, it's going to go beyond banking. We really are at its infancy stage. That's why people are excited, but that's why banks are scared at the same time, because with the unknown comes change, and we can fight it. I mean, our technology is in the banks, and the fact that our technology is in the banks, it means that we're going to have to change too. And that's why we see this partnership with Ripple as the perfect stepping stone to bringing change, to stay ahead of the curve, to help our clients and potential clients in the future. But I think finding the perfect use case, we haven't cracked that nut yet. I think the closest that we have come to that would be looking at cross-border payments. I think that is the perfect use case right now. But again, it is like the start of the internet. If you told me 20 years ago we'd be using it for online dating, I don't think anyone would have believed me.
Are you suggesting there's an online dating app for blockchain?
Well, Imogen Heap, one of the singers, just released an album on blockchain, so who knows?
Mike, I really appreciate you spending time. The big takeaway for me, what really struck me with what you said is blockchain technology is real, it's doable today, and CGI is in the front.
Well, just to finish on that, I think blockchain is one element, distributed financial technologies is different, and I think that's where we'll be placing our bets in the immediate future. Thank you.
Michael, thank you very much.
Thank you.